Hello and welcome to my channel. So today is a cold grey day in November and I'm walking into Milton Keynes, Central Milton Keynes, to do some architecture photography. So I'm not doing street photography where I'm capturing people, I just want to get buildings. Now to do this I've put the 7Artisans fisheye lens on. It's 7.5. It's on the Canon M50 Mark II. It's a lovely small light camera to travel around with and hopefully we can get some good results. First thing I needed to do was change the settings on the back of the camera in the menu to release shutter without lens. This enables a manual lens to work. I've also put focus peaking on because it's a manual lens, so the back of the lens, the back of the screen goes red where it's in focus. I'm going to set the aperture, so this is done on the side of the camera here, to about between f5.6 and f8. I've got auto ISO, so we're just going to let that do whatever it needs to do, and then I'm just going to adjust the shutter speed with the dial. The idea of today is just to see how this camera works on this dull day with this particular lens, and I'm not sure if I'm going to leave them in colour or black and white. Dull days, black and white goes really well. Just see what sort of results. So what I'm going to do is, I'm nearly at the city now. I'm going to walk from one end of the city on the outside, because I want the outside of buildings, all the way down to the train station and then back again. And that's going to be my little project for today. Hopefully I get some good photos. I have done this before, this particular walk, and I've used this lens in London and in a couple of other places. In fact, I'll put a link for you in the description and up the top here if you want to go off and see more with this particular lens. It's a great little lens, it's not very expensive either, and normally get some good results. So fingers crossed we're going to get some today. Right, okay, I'll catch up with you once we get up there. Okay, I've arrived now at the top of Central Milton Keynes shopping centre. My first few shots are going to be around this area. I'll just turn you around and show you this. I've got this car park here. It's quite photographic really. It's quite nice in the sun parts of it as well when you get shadows, but no chance of that today. And then over here we've got the Hotel La Tour, which is reflective all the way round, so when it's a nice sunny day you get all the blue sky and clouds reflecting in it, but again not much of that today. So I'm going to take a few shots around here and hopefully they come out okay. So I'll catch up with you in a moment. Got a few shots there at the what's known as the John Lewis car park, and a bit of John Lewis, and then Hotel La Tour. Got a few reflections. I quite liked that one with the tree being reflected. So now we're over at the Milton Keynes Art Centre and Theatre. we're going to see what sort of shots we can get around here. There's lots of different designs that we can see. Okay, we'll have a look, see what we can get around here. Okay, this is the Milton Keynes Theatre. Let's get this on now. So hopefully you can see we've got a leading line down the bottom here, leading us through to the theatre, framed by this archway at the front here. ISO 200 3/20th. Let's just lower that a bit. So 200th of a second. Yeah, that's okay. We've got the leading line taking us through to Milton Keynes Theatre. Okay, we've got an interesting one here. This is the Premier Inn in Milton Keynes, and it just looks like rusty metal on the front of it. But we'll get a shot. So 200th of a second. We can go a bit faster. 250th of a second. ISO 100. Let's just get that in. Go a little bit higher. Okay, we've got the Escape building here. To try and get the shape of this building, semicircle at one end. See, it's high at one end and goes low at the other because there's a ski slope inside, amongst lots of other things, restaurants, bars, that sort of thing. Can we get the shape? Okay, this might be a spot. Let's have a look. See, that goes well with the wide angle. So, a little bit further down from the top, we're about halfway down, come across this little piece of artwork, but I'm going to see what we can see through it. Oh, I like that. Let's see what other angle we can get. I've got the building in the background. There's lots of bits of artwork around Milton Keynes, and you can make use of them in your photography. It looks as though it came out okay on the back of the screen. So let's go further down, see if we can find anything else. Oh wow, look at this building. This is such a shame. Sort of Milton Keynes. I know it's been here a while now, Milton Keynes, but you know, I came here 37 years ago and it's still called the New City. And look at this particular building. Oh my god, it's just a shame that it's just sat empty with a lot of vandalism. I'm just going to take one photo, nothing special here. Milton Keynes, when they first started, they couldn't build above tree level. That was the idea. So buildings were low. That's all changed. So they're building much higher now. But you know, buildings like this, total waste. I'm sure buildings like this could be put to much better use. Okay, that was inside of Sainsbury's, where you have apartments above it. Okay, I can see it's a nice stairs going up inside this building here. I'm going to see if we can get close and get a photo of these. Just need to get closer. We've got some more stairs here. We're going to go over and get these. This is in a building called the Pinnacle, just an office block. There we go, let's see what we can do here. Okay, I like this building. Here we've got the steps, there's sort of leading lines going up to the building. I'm on 500th of a second, ISO 160, that should do. I just love how this artwork on the ground is reflecting the purples into the tunnel under this bridge here. It's absolutely excellent, absolutely love that shot. But if I just move a bit closer, because it's such a wide angle, it starts to curve the edge of the bridge, and that really lines up with the bottom of the artwork as well. Got that nice curve, so I really love this particular shot. So I'm just walking now a bit further towards Milton Keynes Station. This is known as Station Square. This artwork on the ground here has been named Walk With Your Dreams, and the idea of it is a celebration of the city's creativity and diversity, and Station Square being the gateway to the city, and this is supposed to welcome everyone with colour, culture and inspiration. Just by pointing the camera down here, you get much more of a curve look. So if you look at this photo, see how it's all curved. So we've got the Milton Keynes station, train station buildings in the background and the artwork on the floor. So here I'm just holding it slightly straighter so that the ground is a bit flatter, and again that comes out okay. Just going to point down again much further this time, and you get more of a globe look to the ground, and I just think this is a great lens. And this artwork leads your eye towards that tunnel under the road, and here's the building. It's called Unity Place, and I absolutely love the architecture here, and this really goes well in black and white because you've got the black of the structure on the outside. So I'm now walking towards the Point, which was something that opened in 1985 and was called the first multiplex cinema in the UK, and it was full of entertainment, bars and restaurants, and it was really great. I loved going to it, but now it's just waiting for demolition. Anyway, if you enjoyed that video, please give me the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you on my next trip out.